Guys, do you know about hot topic in Bengkulu right now?
Which one? There's certainly so many issues in Bengkulu this day.
The one about indigenous Sarawak community being arrested and beaten because they were accused of stealing.
Oh, I know about that. In the case where security official from PT Perkebunan Nusantara Sultan, Talopino unit, along with military personnel, arrested and being a palm oil farmer named Anton for harvesting on his own.
What? How can someone get arrested for harvesting on their own land?
Well, here's what I read on Kompas.com. Fahmi Arisandi, the chairman of Indigenous People Alliance of the Archipelago, or AMAN, explained that the history of the Sarawak indigenous territory dates back to the 1800. When Talang Mapadit was established, 14 families. They farmed and cultivated land between two rivers, called Peging Kanan and Peging Kidal.
Okay, so what happened after that?
In 1980, the customary law changed when the village government handed over authority to the village head. Then, in 1984, estates on palm oil plantation moved into the area, promising not to disturb the community land and to coexist peacefully.
Oh, I see. So the indigenous community, which is primarily agrarian and relies heavily on farming and plantation, suddenly had the government come in to establish a palm oil plantation. But they promised not to interfere with the community land, right?
Exactly, but the government did not keep a promise. In 1987, things took a turn for the worse when the cultivation rights, or HGU, for PTPN were issued, covering 500 hectares of indigenous land. The conflict escalated in 2010 when the community demanded the return of their land, as PTPN had failed to honor its promise. Later, in 2012, a remeasurement by the National Land Agency, or BPN, revealed that an additional 100 hectares of land had been taken, encroaching on certified land owned by 60 families.
And then in 2024, PTPN put off markers banning residents from harvesting palm oil on their own land. There was even a shooting incident in 2018 where a member from the indigenous community was shot for allegedly violating the HGU.
Huh? It just so, like the authorities being overly repressive, doesn't it?
Yeah, and apparently Anton was arrested without even an arraignment warrant.
Well, Anton was released by the Suma Resort Police on Monday, 10 February 2025 at 9:30 under undergoing questioning. Randy Saputra, as the legal representative and regional manager of AMAN Bengkulu, noted several key points as a foundation. First, the palm fruit that Anton took was not from PTPN 7's land. 2. The legal team will follow up on the assault and the first arrest of Anton. Thirdly, AMAN Bengkulu emphasized that the investigation into Anton should be conducted transparently, fairly, and with a focus on human rights that protect the existence of indigenous community.
This day, the land dispute remains unresolved. It's clear that the state continues to neglect the rights of its people, especially indigenous communities.